I guess on my hair, she look all right. And with that actually sitting there like this creams, and I had to have them, sis. All 5 of them. Here, I just had, we're gonna discontinue it, but I had to pick up their book of shadows, honey. Color Raine makes cheap fan, expensive breeze, good times. Why so serious? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Torrence here, and in today's video, I'm bringing you my February Use It or Lose It. This is a series where every month I choose 5 palettes from my collection, and I have to do a dedicated tutorial for each individual palette in that month. If for any reason I can't do it, I have to get rid of that palette. I can trade it, I can give it away, I can sell it, I can donate it, but I'm no longer allowed to keep it. Last month, we weren't able to use 2 of our palettes, and I'm going to explain that later on, honey. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but they will be showing back up later on in this video. So I don't want to hold things off, but I would like to say, honey, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for the love and support. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, honey. The channel is free $99 every month, the best price on YouTube. And honey, I try to keep my videos up 3 times a week. Lately, we've been doing live videos. I did my very first live. You can check that out right here. And I'm trying to see if we can get another one going. But during this month, we also have a special request. Every month, I try to pick a subscriber of the month, and I let that subscriber choose a dedicated tutorial for a palette in my collection. If you have not seen it yet, I'll leave my collection playlist right here showing every eyeshadow palette that I own. And every month, I allow you all to vote which one you all want to be a part of this series. And this month, my subscriber of the month is... boom! Her name is Lady TH. Baby, congratulations, honey. Not only are you a returning subscriber, I know I've seen that name plenty of times before, but you chose a palette that I love and adore. But I realized, Torrence, you've never done a tutorial for this palette, and it was crazy. So let me go ahead and read her comment here. It says, hey Torrence, would love to see you pull out Bronze Seduction. I also have that palette, and it's too costly not to be getting used. One, I totally agree with you. And the thing was, I had to think about it like, I don't have a tutorial up for that. No, I do not. So let me pull her out. Look at this. Mothership 5 Bronze Seduction. First off, this palette holds a special place in my heart because my best friend got this for me for Christmas, and I think to date this is still the most expensive gift someone has ever given me in makeup. Like, baby, get into this color story. Like, I'm holding on to her for dear life. But look at this beautiful neutral palette here. I absolutely love this palette. You could not buy it off of me. I wouldn't sell it if it meant saving my kidney. Like, this is something I will have for life as long as I can control it. She's gorgeous. And the fact that I've never done a tutorial with her got me going like, it's coming. You do not have to worry about it, Lady TH. I promise you, I'm going to get this one up. But let's just marvel in the beauty of this palette one more time. So the first palette for our Use It or Lose It this month, our subscriber choice, Lady TH says she wants to see Bronze Seduction, Mothership 5, so I got it coming for y'all. Then I had to sit back and think like, okay, Torrence, February is Black History Month. You want to try to get in as many Black-owned brands as you possibly can. You all know I love showcasing indie brands. I love showcasing brands for people of color. And I also love showcasing brands for female-owned, simply because I believe not only in the makeup industry, but in the world in general, it seems like women of color seem to have the hardest time getting things pushed off in makeup in the working career period. But I want to help change that. I want to help push as many Black-owned brands as I can, as many female-owned brands as I can, as many indie-owned brands as I can. But for the month of February, I looked down and I said, Torrence, all 5 palettes fit that category. So for number 2, this was a choice I made, but I decided to pick this one for number 2 because you all know I identify as a gay male, but in my heart and in my mind, my wife is Robin Rihanna Fenty, baby. Oh, that is my baby. I love her. She's about to be doing the Super Bowl, and Her birthday is February 20th, and I wanted to make sure I did a dedicated tutorial for her. So for her birthday, we will be doing the Stalk'r Face and Eye Bronzer Highlighter Palette. This was a palette dropped by Fenty Beauty. You see she got fingerprints everywhere because I've been playing with her, but I haven't actually used her. This is what the palette looks like on the outside. I probably should have wiped her off, but baby, y'all family, y'all get to see what she looked like. I had to put a little bit of lotion on my hands. Couldn't come to y'all with crusty fingers. But on the inside, technically, you can use her as a face palette. These are bronzers and highlighters. They're safe for the eyes, and that's what I'm going to use her for as an eye palette, because my personal bronzer, Caramel Cutie, is this middle shade here, and I have that as a single. Not only do I have it like this in powder form, I also have its complementary shade in cream form. So I'm like, I don't need to use this as a face palette. I have the face colors I want. And so she hangs out with the eyeshadow palettes, and I plan on doing a very beautiful neutral look with this for Rihanna's birthday, even though y'all know, last year I think I did one. If I can remember and find a picture, I'll leave it linked right here. I did a look where it was the green eyeshadows and red lips. This year I want to leave things a little more toned down, a little more subtle. So I'm gonna pull this out because I realized, Torrence, you bought this palette, you never used her, you want to use her, and it gives me a chance to let you all know how it is and support my wife on her birthday. So after that, I realized, Torrence, what can we do for number 3? You want to make sure you step out of your comfort zone. So far, 2 black owned brands, 2 black female brands, but those are both neutrals. If you and your subscriber gonna choose neutrals, you gotta be able to get a variety. So I'm like, Torrence, what would be some bomb colors to bring everybody? And I figured we might as well reach into colors I am not comfortable with, but I know will get you all going. Pinks and blues, let's do it. So for pinks, I'm finally bringing back out, which should have already had a tutorial, the Coming to America palette by Uoma Beauty. I remember I got sick when I was supposed to use this palette around Christmas time, so I did put her up and I did not want to risk getting her contaminated. So we're gonna pull her back out for Black History Month, and baby, get into all of these pinks. I know y'all going to see these. Y'all absolutely love pinks. Anytime I wear them, y'all tell me they are gorgeous. This is what that packaging looks like. Absolutely stunning. I know Uoma Beauty has a fabulous formula, and I want to test out more of their palettes because I believe I have all of their 10 pans. But even though I'm not the biggest fan of pinks, I gotta admit, the color story on this one has me interested. I want to see what kind of depth and variety this is going to provide, and the only way I'm going to find out is to use her, and I'm hoping we can get her going in the month of February, because baby, I want something done for all of these palettes this month. I am not playing. So number 3, Uoma Beauty Coming to America palette. We're going to get her going. Actually, it's called the Royal Heritage palette. It was the collab with Coming to America. That's why I keep saying that. So number 3 is Royal Heritage. I'll make sure we put that down. And after that pink, I'm like, okay, Torrence, if you're going to come that banging with the pinks, you got to do the same with the blues. What is an all blue palette you have owned by a black female owned brand? And I forget, I never did a tutorial with this. And it's their nose palette, so that helps me out a lot. This here, the Thunder palette by Colored Raine. First off, let's get into this lenticular packaging. Like, get into her, sis. Right now it is winter in Michigan, so we are getting much more snow, but that packaging alone made me want to get it, even though I'm not the biggest fan of blues. But once you get on the inside, hunty, look at that color story. Look at that shade variety. You all know I love me some deep dark jewel tones. But looking at this, I was like, this got light and dark shades. I can go all matte or matte and shimmer. And not to mention, honey, although she looked like she might be black, when I tell you, this is the darkest blue I think I've ever seen. I'm like, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm going to show y'all one more time. I promise y'all. I know I don't like blues, but this color variety has me wondering, is this going to be the one that's going to change my mind? So I cannot wait to find out. Number 4, we got to get her going. I'm hoping I love this palette, but we won't know till we find out. Now, this is where things get hard. because last month I did a use it or lose it, and unfortunately I was not able to get 2 of those palettes completed. The Bronze Rustic, which is a little neutral, and the Candy Shop, which is colorful. The thing is, both of these are by Juvia's Place, and I am an avid Juvia's Place collector. I have every palette they've ever released, and I want to keep it that way, and I was so hurt, but I'm like, I kept rushing to get everything done that I possibly could, and I did not want to get rid of anything, so I told myself, Torrence, if you got to get rid of these 2, you're going to have to be honest with your subscribers and let them know when you repurchase them, because I'm going to repurchase them. I'm like, they full-time, they at Ulta, I got points, I got family, baby. I can't be without them. So what I did was, instead of just being selfish, giving these away, and then buying a whole new one and keeping that for myself, what I decided to do was hit up Ulta, repurchase those, make sure we got them, and I'm going to give these 2 away because these are still brand new. They still have the sticker on them, so they are sealed in the box, and it just makes more sense, even though it still cost me, because that's what it was supposed to do. I challenged myself to use my makeup and wasn't able to do so. So I'm going to keep these and give these away in a giveaway. And all you're going to have to do to enter that giveaway is leave a comment on the video that I post on February 15th. February 15th will mark 3 years that I have been on YouTube and made my first video upload. I believe I created my channel on February 8th, but I spent that first week recording, editing, and finding the courage to actually upload my video. It wasn't until the 15th that I finally had the courage to finally upload it, and I'm not gonna lie, I was really upset with that first video because everything that could go wrong did, but in the end, I still had fun. It became one of my most memorable videos because it reminded me that even when things don't turn out the way you like it, you can still have fun. And it reminded me of a lot of the things that I wanted to accomplish over the next few years, and one of those is learning how to edit a lot faster and being able to share with you all a lot more, and I want to be able to keep that going. So all you have to do on February 15th is leave a comment on the video that I post in, and you'll be entered. The only 2 rules that I do have is 1, you should be 18 or older. If you are not at least 18 years of age, you must have your parent or guardian consent. And 2, no, you must be subscribed to the channel. Just leaving a comment under there gets you entered, but if you are not subscribed, you will not be able to win. I will be checking that. You all know whenever I check my giveaway winners, I always post that with no jump cuts or anything, so you know that there's no iffiness or anything going to it. My giveaways are always global. They are always international. I get asked that a lot. Although I am based in America, I believe most of my giveaway winners have been outside of America. I think maybe 2 or 3 of them were here, but I figure if the love and support is coming from around the world, I want to make sure I send that back out. And please understand that these 2 are the only 2 items that I'm showing right now because I don't want to spoil the surprise of other things that I will be adding. But if you ask anybody who has won any of my giveaways before, they will tell you I love to go all up, above, and I want to give away things that I want to receive. That's how I usually do it, or things that are truly worth the money, where the person who gets it will look at it as, now I'm going to save on shopping with this brand because I've been given so much by them. I've been given a variety where I can either know what formulas I like, or I can navigate other things. I don't have to necessarily test those out. So trust and believe, although these are the only 2 Juvia's Place palettes that I'm showing you right now, there will be other items, including more Juvia's Place palettes to come, but this is just the start off of that. And I want to make sure I get this video up and out to you all. It will be a rather quick video, a rather short video, because lately for the past few days, I've just been trying to hang with family, got my skin back in check. Maybe she's not peeling the way she was, so I will be getting some more foundation tutorials up for you all. For the month of February, I'm hoping to get at least 2 because I never did show you all how I felt about the Juvia's Place Powder Foundation. When I first got her with the shade Cameroon, I felt as if that was way, way too dark. So I did go up 2 shades to the shade Havana. I'm going to be testing this out as a first impressions in my next video. Well, I guess this shade will be a first impressions, not the formula, but I gotta get this video edited because I want this up for you all tonight. This one should be live because the last one was not. And the next video after that should be a tutorial. So when I get this cut off, baby, I know she's gonna be short. I know she's gonna be fast. A lot of y'all gonna be like, ooh, that's all we talking about today? Yeah, ma'am, she's gonna be a quick one. But One, I would like to say congratulations to our last subscriber of the month, Golden Glow. I also want to say congratulations to this month's Lady TH. I hope you truly do enjoy the tutorial I'm going to come up with. Remember, I will be hitting you up in the emails or in the comments to make sure that I have your information, because I always make sure that that person approves of the looks and like and sees the look before the rest of the world, because it is a dedicated tutorial for them. But Torrence, we're going to keep on blabbing. We need to hurry up and end this. So I hope you all truly did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, leave me a comment down below if you all are excited to see any of these tutorials. I'm not sure if I have to do them in a particular order. The only one I know for sure I have to get up by a certain date is the Fenty one, because Rihanna's birthday is February 20th, so I want it up by at least that date. The rest of them gonna be up in the air. So with nothing else, I hope you all remember to practice, continue to stay blessed, and until next time, goodbye, YouTube.